Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're just gonna pull that forward. We should be fairly alright. Oh no. Alright guys, what is up YouTube? This must be Fast Simpson 5 Gaming coming back to you in another episode of SNOWRUNNER on Season 15. Today being episode number 22, I believe, of the season here, guys. It's turning out to be a bit of a long one to get this completed, but you know what? We are getting there. And today, guys, we are going to be doing the big one. Well, one of the big ones, to say the least. Driving on ice. Basically the regional progress completion mission. Or one of them, anyways. The one for fishing or festival preparations finished. That one. Yeah. And on top of that, like, that's obviously the main thing we're going to be doing, and it's probably going to take up the whole episode as well, just because of how spread out the kind of trailers are. And also because I've already had to spend, like, a full half hour just kind of setting up here. I've just kind of gotten the scout kind of trucks kind of near where the trailers are, just because I didn't want to have to spend, you know, like 3 hours or whatever, recording or whatever. Okay, so we're, what's it? Attach trailer, that button, yes. So this is one of our new, one of the new trailers anyways. We got Bigfoot on the side. The whole thing lifted up there. Like, the whole thing just, like, sits down when you attach to it. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, we're going to be doing the first one here with the Burlak, so we're just going to get going here. Now, the first trailer, I mean, it's not really hard to pick up. In the mission description, it says, "Oh, they're having trouble getting the trailers over to the fishing festival." I'm not sure really how this is considered a troubling spot to get out of. I don't know. You're literally parked in a parking lot with the trailer. So I don't know. Yeah, but this is going to be the simplest one anyways. So yeah, shouldn't take us too long here. Just for the record, we're going to be using the Burlak 6x6 like we have here. We're going to be using the EarthRoamer SX and the EarthRoamer LTi to get the other two trailers from. Well, they're out in that sort of way. They're a little bit further out, and they're definitely harder to get to because they're trapped in the ice. And yeah, that's about it. We're also going to be using the Kenworth C500, I think, here today. In order to get the vehicle spares that we also need to bring for the fishing festival for this mission. And on top of just this mission, we're also going to be doing the second or the last kind of time trial contest. That's what I want to do. That's on this map. And I also want to do that one other task that we've had going for quite a while now. Which one is it? It's called chemical waste disposal. These two things here, mountain trail and chemical waste disposal. And if we do that, then we essentially have Lake Riviera as a map completed. We're not going to be completely finished with the map. We will still have a few materials to actually pick up from here and bring to Harbour, but we won't actually have any more delivery missions on this map. We won't have any more delivery spots on this map, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we're like, you know, that sort of way. We won't have any more spots to deliver to on this map once that's said and done. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff to say the least. That being said, we still do have quite a few things to do on Harbour. They're not too bad of things really to get done. Like, we're 84% done at the moment. 53 out of 64 missions. Most of the missions we have left to do on Harbour are the oil rig related ones, because I haven't done any of those jobs. I don't think. The only one I've done is the one that allowed us to unlock the the Slater. It's actually right down there. It's right down there. So, yeah, we still have all those jobs to do, even though there's only 4 or 5 of them, so it's not that bad. And then the other jobs we have are the super order type jobs. There's about 3 different jobs on Harbour that all require like 8 of some cargo. I think 2 of them it's like 8 service spares, and one of them's like 8 oil barrels, which is it's stupid, really, in my opinion. I think it's, yeah, I don't like those types of missions. It's so stupid. Oh, hey, look at that. What the? Oh, hell, look at that. Oh my god. I love Orstoke. I'm just after noticing that. Wasn't that was season 11, wasn't it? Orstoke, that's season 11. We got a season 11 reference on the we got a season 11 reference on the trailers. Okay, that's actually extremely cool. I was just, I was just ranting there or whatever, and I just looked at it there, and there's oh my god, that's actually extremely cool. I was not expecting to see that. I mean, like, I haven't really seen anything to do with these trailers, just FYI or whatever. But yeah, we're basically at the delivery spot now. We're just going to be driving down here and parking up with all the other trailers. So yeah, not too bad. Should probably get a picture with all of them together. Maybe. We'll see here. Also, if you're wondering why I didn't turn left over there, because that's where the actual main path is, it's because I'm going to drive down here just because I think it's quicker. There's actually a pretty nice and smooth sort of area allowing us to kind of go down here. That being said, the trailer is dragging a small bit, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. Down we come. Oh, crap. Okay, almost slipped there. But yeah, we're back down onto the ice. Simple as that, pretty much. Then we can just hightail it over here. I still have the Western Star 49X just parked here with the giant logging trailer. That kind of seems a small bit out of place, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's completely safe parking. I don't know how heavy that truck is, but I'm assuming it's pretty heavy. just having a truck that heavy just parked on the ice. Well, I mean, there's guys out here parked with their cars and their trailers, so I'm assuming in most cases this is pretty safe, but you wouldn't think it, would you? I wouldn't anyways. I'm not from a snowy country. Okay. So I guess it kind of wants us to, we'll try and just back it in here in the same sort of way that the rest of the trailers are facing, just to make it look neat. I'm assuming at the moment I put it into the box, it's going to like permanently detach it from the vehicle, and then we won't be able to attach back to it. That's usually what happens with this sort of thing. Oh, wait, it just disappeared. Oh. Seriously? I thought we were gonna have them all lined up next to each other. But they just disappear? Aw, that's kind of a bummer. Alright. Well, I guess then we'll move on to the next part of the job. The way the job is kind of staged, we have to deliver a trailer and then deliver a vehicle spare, and then another trailer, another vehicle spare, and another trailer, and then another vehicle spare. But obviously, we're going to go grab all the vehicle spares right now, just because. Simpler. So yeah, we're going to hop over here into the Kenworth C500. I'm going to fast forward this part, and I will see you once I get over there with the vehicle spares here. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. guys, and here we are. Actually got this done quite a bit quicker than I thought I would. Oh, they brought the trailer back? Okay. They made it disappear, and then they make it come back. Oh, okay, whatever. It's fine, whatever. Well, we have the other two vehicle spares here anyways for when we get the other two trailers over here, so yeah, suppose it's not gonna be a hard mission really, but it is gonna be quite long, I think, anyways. So we're gonna hop over here to get the second trailer. I took the liberty of getting the LTi out here, like I said, kind of earlier there. And yeah, now we just need to kind of figure out how we're gonna go about getting this out here, because I'm assuming that the ice is gonna crack beneath us. I think it's extremely likely to happen. Oh, yeah. What did I say? What did I say? Yeah, that's cracking there as well. Okay. We might need to turn on our beacons just to show people that we're doing some very serious, dangerous stuff here. Something like that, I don't know. Let's just get our hitch close enough. The trailer just bounced up. Okay. Is that close enough? Yeah, it is. Oh! Okay. That is definitely a weird angle. Look at the Christmas lights. The trailer has Christmas lights on it. Okay, that is so cool. Why didn't the other one have Christmas lights? This one's so much cooler. Ah, crap, we're falling through again. Nope, never mind, we're getting out, Does this trailer have anything else, like any Easter eggs on it, like references to other, to other seasons? I had to go back and double check myself just to be sure that Orstoke was indeed season 11, and yes, Orstoke is season 11. We literally had a mission where we had to build a giant sign that says Orstoke. So that's honestly really cool. That yeah, that. Oh wait, there's something on there. Saber. What does that say? Saber Cola? Is that am I right in saying that we got Saber Cola? Saber Ola? Saber making a stab at Coca-Cola? I don't know. I mean, that's something. This one's called Rock and Troll. That's I don't know. It's not much of a pun. It's okay, I guess. Alright, let's get going here. So yeah, I'll show most of this kind of driving back, at least until we get to where we started with the Burlak, anyways. So these trailers obviously not that off-road oriented. Let's be honest. They're quite low to the ground. They actually drop down to the ground when we detach them, which I think is extremely cool, but probably isn't that practical for this at the moment, for our current situation. However, pulling them behind like the likes of the EarthRoamer and whatnot looks really good. Like this looks like a proper I don't know, off-road. We've got our off-road camper, and we've got our off-road like caravan on the back, I guess. I don't know. we got a full home away from home or whatever at the moment. that's the kind of setup we're running at the minute. We could be like a full-on exploration setup or something like that. I don't know. Okay, but so in order to get back up to, you know, the sort of town area where we started with the Burlak, we're going to be coming down through here. This place is fairly icy, but there is mostly solids. There is kind of a solid stretch of ice here that we can just kind of follow. So it's not too bad. Yeah, we can just kind of swing around here and there, and it's around there, and yeah, there's a bit of bad ice there at the edge, but nope, we went straight through it. Okay, cool. Come on, EarthRoamer, get up there. There you go. It's doing a great job. Very nice. Oh, also, you know, when I was in the C500 there, I had a bit of an interesting thought there for a moment whilst I was driving it. There has actually been, at least I think, there's been quite a few jobs in this region, anyways, that have required like 3 slots of cargo. Like this mission, for example, we also got the chemical waste barrel mission that we're doing as well, that has 3 slots worth of cargo. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of targeted at the fact that we do seem to be getting quite a few more like DLC trucks and whatnot with 3 slot beds. Like when was the last DLC pack that we didn't get 3 slot bedded truck in it? Because we got the Western Star Freightliner pack there just recently. The 6900 XD has a 3 slot bed. Then before that, it was the Mack pack, wasn't it? It was either the Mack or the Kenworth pack. Kenworth pack didn't have any 3 slotters, but there's a truck that came with a 3 slot bed. That thing came with a custom 3 slot bed as well. And like in the Mack pack, we got the Pinnacle. The Pinnacle can have a 3 slot bed. I'm pretty sure the Terra Pro can have a 3 slot bed as well. And like there are so many more things that can just have 3 slot beds. The Kenworth 963, so many trucks that we've gotten fairly recently as well. Whatchamacallit, what's the big yoke called? The Fem. The Fem can have a 3 slot, even though it also has a 4 slot, so I don't know. Yeah, I feel like they've kind of been trying to, seems like they've been trying to implement a few more 3 slot kind of cargo jobs, which is interesting, but at the same time, it's not enough for me personally to actually go out, install a 3 slot bed on my truck, and then come out and do a mission with a 3 slot bedded truck, because like most of the time, at least quite a few trucks, at least as far as I can tell. I'm not sure actually that if you have a 3 slot bed on them, you can't attach trailer. I can think of a couple of trucks that you can't do that with. Mostly the Pinnacle and the Terra Pro, I'm pretty sure you can't attach when they have their 3 slot beds on. Now I know there are plenty that can still attach trailers whilst you have the 3 slots on there. But still, and also most 3 slot bedded trucks, when you have the 3 slot bed on there, you cannot have a crane on them, which definitely limits usefulness. I think the only truck I can think of that you can have a crane with your 3 slots is probably the 963. So it does kind of limit the usefulness there a small bit. And then like 3 slot, it's kind of an odd number. So like if you finish a mission that has just 3 slots of cargo, almost definitely the next mission you're gonna grab is gonna have more than 3 slots of cargo, because there are so many missions in this game that require 4 or 5 slots for cargo delivery. There's, you know, the missions haven't really gotten smaller; they've gotten bigger. And also, if you want to try and do stuff, you know, with some sort of efficiency, you'll probably be like me, and you'll try to combine a few jobs into kind of one run. So yeah, 3 slot beds. I don't know. I'm kind of both ways with them. I don't necessarily think they're a bad thing, but at the same time, are they really useful? They are useful, but are they really? It's that kind of question, you know. That's kind of going back and forth in my brain right now. You know, that kind of way. Because like, Like there, for example, I actually have the chemical barrels loaded up for the job that I was talking about earlier. They're loaded up on the Mack Pinnacle there. And obviously, we got 5-slot bed there, so that's good to do pretty much anything. If you've got the 5-slot cargo bed, you're good to go to do pretty much any job. So why would you not use that? You know, it's I don't know. It's just one of those situations, I guess. It's something that we have, but it's not necessarily a good kind of long-term solution. I don't know. Is that the way you should put it? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking crap. Just let me jump cut until we get up to the lake here. All right, guys, here we are. Yeah, just back that in there. So once again, the trailer has decided to disappear, I guess, because that makes complete sense. I guess I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna make the trailer completely disappear, and then we're just gonna real quickly here sacrifice a vehicle spare to bring it back. Please move. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously? Okay. Obviously, that's going to make something explode if we let that stay there. We've got to perform the resurrection ritual of the trailer to the absolute T here. Like, you know, anything could go wrong. Okay, there we go. Honestly, that one looks so cool with the Christmas lights on it. I love how that it has Christmas. That just looks so good. Also, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the truck out of here. Come on. Yeah. Almost. Okay, no, we're gonna need help from the Burlak, or one of those trucks. We got plenty of options. Okay, so attach to that like that, and then reverse, and that should, yeah, that's perfect. Brilliant. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and see about getting the third trailer here. Alright guys, so we are actually just going to take a quick change of pace here, just for a few minutes, because like I said, we want to try and get these kind of tasks here done as well. So we're going to be doing Mountain Trail here in the EarthRoamer SX. We're going to be doing this, you know, contest here. It's actually a pretty long contest. It's 20 checkpoints. Obviously the trailer that we are going to be grabbing is just down here, so you know, once we're done, we're going to be up here. We're pretty close to it. I'm actually not sure. This could be actually difficult enough to get out. I don't know. I'll have to see here. But we're going to do this here. 9 minutes is the gold time that we're going to be aiming for. So, yeah, 3, 2, 1, and go, I guess. Go. Now, oh wait, do we have a damage meter? Oh, we have a damage meter. Oh, that's not going to be good. I mean, we do have 9 minutes to do this, which is... that's actually the longest amount of time I think I've seen for a time trial in a while. Oh. Okay, the camera's freaking out. That always happens. Well, actually, that's not true, because I think we had a fairly long amount of time the other day when we did police, the gold and silver recovery contest on Harbour. I forget what it's called, but we have to recover like a thing of gold and a thing of silver, deliver it to the police station from the wrecked ship on Harbour. I think that had a fairly long time as well. I don't think it was as long as 9 minutes though. We did manage to get the gold on that one. I'm pretty sure we've actually gotten gold on all of the contests so far, and this is the last contest in this region, so yeah, we're gonna go for gold, baby. I mean, like, if I don't get gold, I'm basically disgracing my channel name at that point, you know, let's be honest. So, yeah. I need to get gold, or else I'll, you know, I'll have to change the name of the channel or something. No, I won't do that. There's very little chance that I'll do that. Okay, yeah, okay, so we're already doing pretty well. However, the trail, the kind of the section has to kind of go up to the area that we were in, that I had to drive along in the EarthRoamer SX, just to get it up there, is actually difficult enough, I want to say. It's actually not that friendly, especially for a tall vehicle like this thing. Yeah, and it's not very wide either. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Now, obviously, we are pretty well capable in the off-road kind of portion with this thing, which is very nice. We could have just brought the TUZ 420 as well if I wanted to. However, in this particular instance, I actually don't think the TUZ 420 would work. And once we get up kind of around here onto the higher up part of the course here, you'll see why. You will see why. It is because that there is quite a few rocky sections that I'm pretty sure the TUZ just plain and simply would not be able to get over. And to top it off, there's actually not too many winch points, so if we flip whilst we're up here, it'll be game over. It plain and simply will. Okay, we're coming past the the fuel tank that we have left here. That's not actually a great spot for us in this race at the moment. We could have refueled if we needed to. That's actually not a preferred bin action or anything like that. But then again, if you have to refuel during a race, that's not a good sign. Especially during if it's like a short race as well. Like if you're doing the 24-hour of Le Mans, of course you're gonna have to refuel. You're gonna have to refuel, but in a lot of cases you don't want to refuel during a race. Let's be honest. Da da da. Okay, yeah. So now we're starting to get up on the kind of the high up kind of section of the course here. We're 4 minutes, basically 4 minutes. We're now 4 minutes in to our time, so we are pretty close. We've gotten through most of the checkpoints, I'm pretty sure, but we are going to have to slow down here just because sections like that, we really don't want to let ourselves get kind of pushed off there. And also the trail does narrow up here quite a bit. Come on. Come on. No, don't put it into low. Put it into high. There you go. We also got a rickety old bridge here. Yeah, jeez, it just moved. When I said rickety old bridge, it moved. Like it was... it was like it heard me or something. Okay, that section there, yeah, that's it's a bit tight. Not something you want to go fast around. And yeah, so we're just kind of coming around. We're on this kind of trail that kind of just goes around the sort of ravine type section that we got here. Okay, just gonna have to roll down that quite nicely. And yeah, we may have to winch just a small bit here, just to keep us going. And then yeah, this is the real difficult section I was talking about. That I 100% believe it would actually the 420 Totron would actually quite struggle here. Would struggle quite a bit here, because there are no winch points. I'm fairly sure. Yeah, no winch points, and obviously it's rock, so the Totron doesn't grip to rock very well, especially snowy rocks, or snowy icy rocks, you know, because it doesn't have chains. It really just does not work on those kind of things. And the difference in kind of terrain height and the kind of the bumpiness of it, the very rigid chassis of the 420, I just 100% think wouldn't be able for that. Now, obviously, we weren't doing too hot there for a moment there with this. We didn't get up onto it to start with, but I didn't want to completely floor it just in case you know, we kind of went off in the wrong direction and you know, went flying off the side of the cliff edge there. But we are, I think this is the last checkpoint. I think this is the last one. Yeah! Haha! 6 minutes 35. Alright, I get to keep my channel name. Great run. You finished faster than expected and haven't even damaged your ride too much. I don't think I damaged it at all, did I? I might have racked up maybe 1 damage, did I? I don't remember. Traversing a snow-covered ravine on wheels is no mean feat. Here's your prize. Come find us if you ever want to do this again. So 180 XP for that and 3,100 bucks. So, you know, not too bad. Not too bad at all, I suppose. And then if we look in here at the contest for this region, yeah, we got full gold. Oh yeah, you love to see it. I'm not always too bothered about getting the golds for the time trials, but you know what? It feels good when you do get them. So yeah. All right, let's get down here and see about pulling out this this trailer. Okay, so we're coming down here. This trail is becoming more and more rocky. Okay, that's great. Ugh. Now we do actually have to find a way down into this sort of area, ravine area as well. So I think I saw a possible way that we could just kind of drive down the side here. Yeah, we could almost drive down that. That bit's a little bit. It's a little bit of a drop on that. So if we just come a small bit more forward, yeah, we've got. Yeah, it looks like we got tire tracks going through here. So that's about where we want to kind of drive down. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And now we just have to make it in towards here without falling through. Ice seems solid, at least here. Yeah, that's not solid there. No, that's definitely not solid. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna want to drive up here on the snow towards this this guy's house over here. I'd say that's the best way to do it. I mean, we actually don't have. We actually have quite a few trucks not too far away from here at the moment, so if we do need a rescue or some kind of tow out, we're actually not in too bad of a position. So yeah. Also, that is a really cool cave-like formation there. Look at that. That looks really cool. It's just a dark. We're just staring into a dark abyss there. You know 100% there's gonna be like a monster in there. Comes out at night. Something like that. This is probably how this trailer ended up here. Like, this thing is properly buried. At least compared to the other one. The other one didn't seem that buried. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're just gonna pull that forward. We should be fairly alright. Oh no. No. Back it up a small bit. Back it up. Please. We just fell through completely on one side there. Jeez. Drive forward. Try and push our way through. I don't think we have any. Yeah, we don't have any winch spots. That's a problem. Come on, SX. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, that was actually really good. That was really good. Jeez. I'm actually surprised I managed to drive out of that. Jeez, we we properly fell through there. But we were still able to drive out somehow. Ah, yes, I love it. We love to see it. Okay, so we're just gonna drive along here. I'm actually not sure which route I'm gonna take to get back to the fishing festival here, because obviously I'm pretty sure we're probably the furthest out that we could possibly be. I'm not sure. But I think I will fast forward this part, just because we've already brought 2 trailers back. I don't think we really need to see bringing a third one back. well, you will see it, but you know, just fast forwarding it because it just makes my life a small bit easier. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we're basically right on top of where the other trailer is, so, or where the other trailer was, so I may as well just drive back the same direction. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you guys here in a minute. Fast forward. Alright guys, and here we are. We're just back in the trailer in here. I'm being very careful here. I really don't want to hit the snowman. Um, yeah, that's good, okay. Yeah, I don't want to hit the snowman because I did learn in one of my episodes, one of my earlier episodes actually, I think it might have been the third one or whatever. Those snowmen are actually destructible. We don't want to destroy the snowmans, alright? Let's park the SX there next to the LTi and the Burlak. Have them all nice and parked up next to each other, and we'll get the Kenworth pulled around here. And here we go, the last part of this puzzle. There we go. It's done. Festival preparations finished. The reasons people run late sure can be wild, but that's okay as long as everyone makes it here safe and sound. Driving on ice is a special kind of art, eh? So that was 1,860 XP and 20,600 bucks. So, you know, it didn't take me quite as long as I thought it would, but you know, I think that's well paid, appropriately paid, to say the least. Yeah, that kind of thing. Also, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to pull the Kenworth over a small bit, kind of park it next to the rest of the trucks a small bit. All right, there we go. So yeah, now there is only one real thing left to do. I would like to end it there. Just oh wait, start tracking. It was already tracking. Of course, it always automatically tracks things. I would like to leave it there, just because obviously that's a good note to end on. But we still have one small thing just to do here. We may as well do it because it will only take us. It won't even take us 5 minutes probably, because of where we have the cargo in relation to the actual drop-off point. Just for reference, this cargo, it doesn't spawn down here. The cargo spawns up here in the old plant, and then it has to be delivered down here to the ferry. Now obviously I already have it most of the way there, but you know, I still have to deliver it. So yeah, let's get this done. It shouldn't take us 5 minutes, hopefully. Come on, let's go. Mack Defense, yeah, shouldn't be a problem for this thing at all. I mean, I don't really have anything left to talk about, so yeah, I might just jump cut up here. Easiest thing to do, I suppose. Also, we've come through this section like 3 times today in this video, so or two or three. I don't remember. No, it was 2 times. We've come through this section twice in this video so far. Alright guys, and here we are. Almost. I gotta do kind of a weird tight swing into this box here. There we go, that counts. If we got 1 tire in, we're good. There are your 3 barrels. Chemical waste disposal. The barrels have made it to the recycling facility, which means the environment is safe from pollution and we're safe from getting fined. Perfect timing. Thanks for all your help. Here's your well-deserved reward. So 900 XP and 8,600 bucks. So you get pretty well paid for that. And so there you have it. I guess we can leave today's episode off on an even higher note, technically, because we don't have any deliveries left on this map. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost 100% sure of that. We do still have a few materials that we will need to grab from this map for a couple of the oil jobs, but other than that, yeah, we're done with this map. So, yeah, and we've got the fishing festival done. So we've got that part of the regional progress done, which is amazing. And let's just see here. We are currently 88% done Quebec. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And also we've got all gold on the contest, which is real nice. It's just, yeah, it's nice to look at and whatnot. But, yeah, that's where we're going to leave it here today. Thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye, guys.